Yes, now we are discussing about economics. In that economic terms, now we are discussing about average variable cost, AVC. In economics, the average variable cost is the variable cost per unit. Average variable cost is determined by dividing the total variable cost by the output. The firms use the average variable cost to determine when to stop their production in the short term. Next point is, what is the average variable cost formula? VC by Q. Calculate the average variable cost using the equation AVC is equal to, AVC means average variable cost is equivalent to VC by Q, that means variable cost by quantity. And next point is, what is the difference between average cost and average variable cost? The difference between average total cost and average variable cost is the average fixed cost. And next point is, what is the significance of AVC? AVC is a type of standard for the compression of digital video. AVC helps to set up standard syntax for video formats such as Blu-ray, mobile TV and teleconferencing. AVC is also known as H.264 or MPEG 4 part 10. And next point is, what is the difference between ATC and AVC? The difference between average total cost, ATC, and the average variable cost, AVC, is average fixed cost, AFC, and average fixed cost can never be constant. Since AFC tends to decline with the increase in output, the difference between ATC and AVC must reduce as output increases. And next point is, what is an example of a variable cost? Variable cost are costs that change as the volume changes. Examples of variable costs are raw materials, price rate labor, production supplies. What examples of variable cost is supplies, production supplies, price rate of labor, commissions, delivery costs, packaging supplies, and credit card fees. And all these will come under examples of variable cost. And how is AVC calculated from TVC? The AVC, that is average variable cost, is the total variable cost per unit per unit of output. This is found by dividing the total variable cost by total output, that is Q. And next point is, what does AVC mean in economics? In economics, the average variable cost is the variable cost per unit. Average variable cost is determined by dividing the total variable cost by the output. The firms use the average variable cost to determine when to stop their production in the short term. And the next point is, what are some examples of fixed and variable costs? Variable costs change based on the amount of output produced. Variable costs may include labor, commissions, and raw materials. Fixed costs remain the same regardless of production output. That is, fixed costs may include lease and rental payments and insurance and interest payments. All these come under fixed costs. And the next point is, what are the types of costs? So many types of costs are there. For example, some costs we can discuss, that is direct costs, indirect costs, fixed costs, variable costs, operating costs, opportunity costs, sunk costs, and controllable costs. These are the costs, especially in economics. This is the information. Why I did this video is, those who are having those who are working in companies and organizations, even in banking also, they should know about AVC, average variable cost, so they can have some basic understanding with this. Wishing you all the best.